Hey friends, my family loves this copycat version of Olive Garden's chicken gnocchi soup, and I am going to show you how I make it. We're going to put in 3 tablespoons of butter and 1 tablespoon of olive oil and get that melting in a big pot on the stove. And then to this, we're going to add in 1 diced onion, 2 stalks of celery diced up really small, and 1 cup of shredded carrots. And we're going to cook that in this oil and butter until those begin to get tender. I just kept stirring mine a little bit so they didn't burn, and it did take a little bit for them to get tender. And then we're going to add in some garlic, 2 cloves of garlic. And you know I love this stuff from Trader Joe's that comes in this little frozen cubes. Each cube is a clove, but use your favorite garlic. And then we're going to add in a 1/4 cup of flour. Now, if you like your soup thicker, add a little bit more. And if you like it thinner, add a little bit less. And then we're going to stir this all around and let this cook for about 1 or 2 minutes until that flour is nice and cooked. That's what's going to thicken up your soup. And now to this, you're going to add in 5 cups of chicken broth. You can definitely use vegetable broth if you like that better, but we're going to add in 5 cups of this. Now, if you don't like your soup quite so salty, you can definitely substitute 1 cup of water for that instead. And then we're going to add in 1 cup of heavy cream. This is what's going to make the soup so nice and creamy and rich. And now really we want to let this simmer until all those veggies are tender. So you might want to taste them at this point to make sure that they are tender. Then we're going to add in our chicken. And I had my chicken cooking in the crock pot for a couple of hours, so it is a little bit shredded, but you can definitely use a rotisserie chicken or any kind of chicken you have. And then we're going to add in our gnocchi. I used a bag of Rana from the refrigerated section, but definitely use your favorite gnocchi. And then I added a couple of handfuls of spinach to this. Now that will wilt down very quickly. And then we're just going to let this simmer on the stove for about 5 minutes or until your gnocchi is nice and tender. Depending on the box, it might take a little bit longer. This one only took about 5 minutes. I did add a little pepper, and I would say this is the point in your soup where you really should taste it, decide if there's anything that it needs, maybe extra garlic, maybe some seasoned salt, really whatever you feel like putting in here. I thought this tasted just perfect as it was. And then we're going to serve it up. Again, this is my version of Olive Garden's chicken gnocchi soup. This is one of my family's favorite. The gnocchis are so nice and tender, and the soup is so nice and creamy. Mine is a little bit thicker than Olive Garden's is, but so good. I hope you try this recipe. If you make any changes, let me know. Thanks for watching.